Hi, and Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to this edition of Fed Mail. Hope you're in good health and in good spirits. This being the first Fed Mail of the Hebrew month of Elul. We wish you a continued success on your spiritual journey as you prepare for the upcoming high holidays, which are now just around the corner. A lot took place this past week. Locally, we had a wonderful program. Hadassah, Worcester chapter, along with the Beth Israel Sisterhood, brought in mystery author Gerald Elias, who talked about his new murder mystery novel, Cloudy with a Chance of Murder. I talked about that a lot. He played some violin for us, gave us some insight into Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Fabulous program, and we thank Carol Goodman Kaufman for arranging that and putting it on. In world news, the World Zionist Organization celebrated the 125th anniversary of that first Congress in Basel, Switzerland. The iconic photo of Theodor Herzl standing on the balcony at the Three Kings Hotel in Switzerland was retaken by Zionist leaders. The Israeli president took part in the program, and it was a major gathering from around the world. So exciting that only 125 years ago, Israel was just a dream, as Theodor Herzl said famously. And today, here we are with a strong, vibrant country. That's an exciting celebration. So we offer our friends at WZO congratulations on a wonderful 125th anniversary. In other news, continued negotiations with Iran over their nuclear program continue. Word got out that a draft of the negotiated agreement was basically rebuked by the Iranian side. So they're continuing to iron out the issues there. There was also a major letter signed onto by something like 500 Israeli military and nuclear experts saying that the agreement as it stood wouldn't be helpful to Israel. And of course, Israel is not a party to the talks. So that continues to be a sticking point for Israeli leadership. So that the negotiations continue, and we'll see where that plays out. Also, as it relates to Iran, Russia, of course, operates out of Syrian Air Force bases. And over the course of the last several years, Israel has from time to time had military strikes on targets within Syria to stop Iranian militias and proxy forces from gaining a foothold there. And Russia announced recently that it would no longer be permitting Iran to operate within Syria. We don't know how well that will be taken and what will actually happen on the ground there, but that was news as well. Also, this week marks the dark memory of the Munich massacre that took place at the Olympics in 1972. So this is the 50th anniversary of the terror attack that killed Israeli athletes during the Munich Olympics in 1972. And that will be marked with a number of ceremonies and commemorations. And last but not least, Yair Lapid and Vladimir Zelensky of Israel and Israel and Ukraine, respectively, had talks, and Zelensky and Ukraine continued to try to push Israel to take a stronger stance against the Russian incursion into Ukraine. So that's news as well. Now, moving on, a few things coming up in the community. The first of which is the Jewish Federation of Central Mass annual meeting taking place on September 14th. Make sure you sign up for that. We're having a reception beforehand to celebrate our Life and Legacy program. We have a few nice things on tap for it. We recently confirmed that a quintet from Beth Israel will be performing that evening with us, and we really are looking forward to it and eager to see you there. PJ Library has a wonderful program coming up with the Torah Center. They're going to be making challah, doing some shofar crafts, some honey making. That's taking place on September 11th. You don't want to miss it. The Young Adult Division of Jewish Federation, an active, vibrant group, is doing a Shabbat program on September 10th. Don't miss it. Also on September 10th, Temple Emmanuel Sinai, Federation is helping to support this, is doing a talk with Senator Harley Chandler of our community. We're really looking forward to that. That's, again, Temple Emmanuel Sinai on September 10th. The next day, September 11th, BI is doing a welcome back barbecue. You don't want to miss it. On September 13th, the JCC is doing a program on aging successfully. Also, the JCC has their ongoing author series taking place. So make sure to check out the flyer to see when all those events are taking place. And last but not least, on September 13th, the Burroughs chapter of Hadassah is doing a program in conjunction with Federation to talk about Israel and this particular program is geared toward parents who have children in high school or college who are concerned that their kids are going to go off to these places, go off to college, or while they're in school, they're going to hear an anti-Israel stance, or their children will be confronted with anti-Israel forces, and just a conversation about how to deal with that, how to talk about it, how to make sure that your kids are in a good place and have the right education. So we will be looking forward to all of that. Also on September 18th, Hadassah Worcester chapter is doing a donor event September 18th, and they're bringing in the president of the American Antiquarian Society, which is located in Worcester, and that looks like a great program. I believe they're going to be talking about the Jewish immigrant story, but I'm eager to hear it. Sounds great. Look forward to it. Again, so much going on in the community, and all of this is still before the high holidays, so we have a lot in store. Not uncommon for our vibrant and active community. So we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for supporting Jewish life in Central Mass and beyond. Have a wonderful holiday weekend, this being a long Labor Day weekend. And I will see you soon, God willing. Take care. Shabbat Shalom. Bye-bye.